guys, namaste. I am Jijoho, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about doing business in Africa, investing in Africa, and possibly moving to the African continent. Wakanda forever, the land of our ancestors. Let's get it. Guys, I'm going to tell you a story about how I was traumatized for about a month and how I can help you throughout by sharing my story, and hopefully it helps you out. I hope that makes sense. This was like months ago, maybe years ago, right? Before this whole new SARS thing came out, I've already seen videos about like 2 years ago about the things that happened in Nigeria, right? So one day I was just scrolling on Instagram, and I see a police officer, a SARS police officer, and a citizen. They're having a fight, they're having a scuffle, right? And I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm thinking, oh man, this is lit. It's a fight. This guy is crazy, man. He's bold, man. He's taking on the police. The police officer, you know what I'm saying, gets up, gets on top of the guy with a rifle, you know what I'm saying, or like AK-47, boom, in the head, walks away. Usually I can see violence on TV and on movies, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Will Smith. Have you guys seen the new Bad Boy for Life? Man, that movie was packed full of action, you know what I'm saying? But seeing a human being get shot in the head, yo, that thing fucked me up for a whole month. I couldn't sleep at night. I kept my lights on. Even with the lights on, I could not sleep. My mood started to change. I've started to be in a bad mood all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because what happened is I went into defense mode. I was like, yo, this can happen to anybody. So I went into defense mode. So my brain was like, Jijoho, you are at war, you know what I'm saying? So move accordingly. And I was traumatized for a month. So I went to my therapist. My therapist, by the way, is a soldier in the army. And I mean, he still is a soldier, you know, but he has like a higher rank now. So he rarely goes to war anymore. But my therapist has been to war in northern Nigeria to fight, you know what I'm saying, those guys up there, and to fight other wars against warlords in other places in the Congo and in other countries as well. So my therapist has seen his fair share of what those traumatic images can do to people. And you know, he became a therapist because of what the images of seeing people lose their lives did to himself. I'm gonna share the advice that he gave me, and that changed my life forever, right? Joe, one thing you need to do, okay, is do your best to avoid seeing videos like that. Because no matter who you are, even me as a soldier, I don't watch videos like that. I don't like, even the craziest and the best soldiers in the army don't go out willingly to watch videos of people losing their lives. Unless it's like a movie and you understand the context. But when you don't understand the context, your body naturally goes into war mode. It goes into defense mode. It goes into, oh, your life is in danger. Your body can't tell the difference that you're watching these heinous crimes and actions throughout a screen. Your body sees it, your brain sees it, and it's like, Jijoho, move, get out, you are in danger. Move, get out, you're in danger, right? And what that's gonna do, you're gonna become anxious, your heart rate is gonna increase, you know, your arteries are gonna thin out, you're gonna start feeling ulcers in your stomach, you're gonna start leaching acid into your own stomach, which is self-destructive, which is bad for your heart, which is bad for your brain. You know, things like that accelerate heart disease and strokes and brain diseases. So the number one thing you need to do is just try your best to stop watching those videos, right? Me, in my case, it was by accident. I didn't know that's what it was going to be. Number two, he recommended that I do breathing exercises and that I acknowledge where I'm at in the present moment when those thoughts come racing through my head. So you can pause this video if you like and breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth 30 times. And keep reciting how grateful you are to be where you are. Keep reciting that your thoughts and your ego are not you. and that you are completely separate from your trauma. Right? You're breathing through your nose. Your belly gets big. And then you breathe out through your mouth. Those were the tips that my therapist has given me for 2 years now. And it's been working for ever since. Unwillingly, again, last week, I watched another video of a SARS officer. By accident, I see a guy laying on the ground. I see a couple of unarmed, a couple of non-identifiable police officers that were not in uniforms. You know, I see a guy apparently who has already been shot and looks to be in agony. And I see apparently the leader of the pack, you know, come around, you know, grab a rifle, you know what I'm saying? Again, does the same thing. And I completely forgot during the present moment what my therapist had told me 2 years prior. So I scheduled another meeting because I go to therapy. Okay, guys, okay? A black man, African women, black women going to therapy is actually a good thing. If you can afford it, please go ahead. You know, mental health awareness. Remember, we have scars in our brain that don't show, but they're there and they can be very destructive and can have adverse physical impacts on your physical health as well, right? My aunt goes to therapy. Okay, my mom and dad are gonna start going to therapy soon because I finally convinced them to start going. And anyone you know in your life should probably start going to therapy. So going back to what I was saying, I saw the video and it messed with me. You know what I mean? I was like, what the hell is this again? So I schedule a meeting with my therapist. I go, and he tells me the same thing. I use the same breathing exercises to finally overcome again the things that were traumatizing me. Watching videos of people losing their lives is not fun. Not even soldiers who go to war don't like it. So who are you to think that it's something cool that you want to keep in the back of your head? Because your brain goes into fight or flight mode, which makes you now very anxious about everything in life. You start snapping at the people that you love instead of speaking to them with respect, love, and dignity. You start being snappy. You start not taking care of your own self. You start neglecting yourself. Now you become consumed by hate. You become consumed by anger, because those are kind of the emotions that you need to go to war, right? But you are not at war and your brain doesn't know that. But because you're seeing videos like that are traumatizing you, your brain is tricking you into believing that you are going to war and that you are in imminent danger when you are not in imminent danger. Okay, guys, I hope that what my therapist and the exercise that my therapist and I do have helped you out. Okay, and I hope that you take care of your mental health, you take care of your physical health, and live a fruitful and enjoyable life. Okay, but outside of that, there are serious issues that we still need to keep tackling in life. We need to end police brutality in African countries and anywhere in the world. And if you want to be 100% and fight against those things, you need to be right in the head. Okay, that's it for today's video. I've been your host, Joe, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys the day after tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.